Well, good morning, everyone. Hi, it's Carrie. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I am so excited that it is 2025. I cannot tell you how excited I am. I have such a inner feeling of grace. What I mean by that is grace, happiness, um, just I'm so looking forward to this year. I really, really am looking forward to this year. I'm looking forward to bringing you along in this year, making some new improvements. I do have some lighting difference today. As you can see, the background is a little bit darker. I hope it translates well to you on your side. Let me just check and make sure. Yep, that's working. I wanted to see if it films better this way with my new camera, the background being darker and all the light up here. So we'll see. Grab a drink, grab your makeup, your tools, and let's do our first get ready with me on this brand new year, January 2nd, 2025. Thank you for being part of this community, everybody. You're just amazing. Your support, your encouragement, your feedback. I love this. I love what I do. It makes me feel good, and I hope it makes you feel good. I hope it makes you passionate about starting your day for you, spending time on you, so you can put your best foot forward, that you can be ready for anything that comes along, and that you can hit a grand slam every day. That's what I hope for all of us for this new year. Now, obviously, not everybody has a fantastic day every day, but I'm going to try to encourage positivity every day. When you think it and breathe it, it comes to you. I believe that. And so let's just all attract as much positive energy as we can. And I'm going to try to do that every morning by helping all of us get ready to start our day. I'm a little late today because I had physical therapy this morning, but I'm not going to miss it. At all costs, I'm going to try to be here and do these with you every morning so we can have our best foot forward and ready to rock and roll every day. So grab a drink. I have done my brows. I have put a little under eye corrector on. And now I'm going to use my Glow product that I'm using to add a little bit of sparkle to my complexion. This is a L'Oreal product, L'Oreal Lumi Glotion in the lightest color. I love it. It is hydrating. It is one of those products when you put it on, you feel this sense of, it almost feels like a lip plumper to some extent. It just makes my skin ready for my products that I'm going to be adding next. And it gives me this beautiful sort of glow to my skin. And I get unbelievable hydration. You know, at any age, I think over 40, I'm going to say 40. 35 maybe, but 40, I'm really comfortable with that number. You can see a significant difference in your makeup when you make sure that you are hydrating your skin, okay? At 40. 40 is generally for females where we start to see significant hormone changes. Not necessarily the change, right? Menopause. But we start to see changes in our body at 40. That's why it's so hard normally for people over 40 to get pregnant. It does happen, but it's not nearly as it's not nearly as often, obviously, as when you are younger. So 40, I think, is the really good number for people to be paying attention and using products that hydrate your skin. All right, So we've got that on. I added a little bit more color corrector to my eyes. And that product is one of my favorites. It is my Professional Makeup Under Eye Corrector. I get this at Amazon. It's like $5 or $6. This one is in 02 in the nude skin color. Now we're going to add another primer. This is my e.l.f. Hydrating Primer. I'm not going to put this everywhere. I just want to put it in the spots where you see the most of my skin, or sort of in the what we call the T-zone area, just to add a little bit more moisture to my skin, giving it as much help as possible with moisture. All right, beautiful. Get my tissue, wipe the end of my brush off. All right. I did have a request from somebody the other day to talk about my nails. I just had my nails done yesterday, and as you can see, they look sort of like a French tip, but they're a French manicure, but they're not. They're actually what's called ombre, and I use my stylist, nail specialist. She uses a white glitter at the end and a pink to backfill, and it is called ombre. So it goes from pink at the back to white up at the top. And I do have new tips put on every 4th visit. So I get a new set, and then I will refill twice, and then I will get a new set. I do not like the backside of my nails to see the undergrowth or the real nail. I don't like the way it looks because it inevitably is not as clean looking. And so it also helps your nail beds. My nail beds are in. I could take these off today if I wanted to soak them off and just put a clear on top, cut them down, and my nails would look perfectly normal. The key to having good nails is to have a good nail technician that understands and takes care of your nail beds. That is crucial. I do that because I want to be checking my nail beds every 3rd visit to make sure that my nail beds are clean, that I have no fungus, nothing going on. And in the entire time that this technician that I've had now for well over a year and a half, I have never had any fungus on my nails, because she does a really, really good job of cleaning the nail bed, checking the nail bed for the health of the nail, and really good, clean products and clean utensils. That is a huge difference. Having your own set of files, I think, is very important. That prevents you from getting any fungus on your nails. Okay, my foundation that I've been using, and I did get a message from somebody that said that I looked a little washed out. So it could be that on that particular video, I could have been in a lot of pain. I don't know, but this actually is a perfect match to my skin tone. It is Tarte. Let me read the actual name here for you. It is Face Tape from Tarte Foundation, and the color that I'm using is 8B Porcelain. Oh, I did not do a good job there. What happened there? That was really fast. Put my glasses on, Carrie, so I can see what's happening here. Definitely did not blend that very well. Don't know what happened there, but we'll fix it. How does it look up top? Okay, it looks okay. I am blind as a bat, as you guys know, so make sure I don't get any makeup on my jacket. Okay. Number 8, Porcelain. And I do love it. So I'm going to today put a little bit more contour on to kind of warm up my face, and hopefully that will improve. And I'd love some feedback. So if you sent me that note and you thought I looked washed out, I'm going to change it up a little bit today. I'm going to add a little bit more contour, and let me know if it looks better. Because this color is actually a perfect match to my skin. Could have just been one of the days that I was really struggling with pain, and that could be part of the reason I look so washed out. Who knows? But let me know if it looks better today, because I am going to do a little bit more contour today, add some warmth back to my face. It is very cold here this morning. Well, for us anyways, it's cold. It's not cold for the people back east or who live in very cold temps. But for here in Houston, it is a pretty chilly morning. Let me get my contour out. I use e.l.f.'s contour 4-color contour palette. It's a great product. It gives me lots of diversity. I'm going to mix all 4 colors. Try to use my right arm here if I can. Nope. Use the left. It's not there yet. Let's add a little bit more today. Maybe it just didn't get enough on the other day, and maybe that's the reason I looked so washed out. Who knows? Hopefully, this is better. So I do go to my chin, and I'm just accenting the natural line, the shadow that you get from here to here. I do blend it very well. And then I come back on the top with the 2 lighter colors, and I just sort of blend those in. Make sure that my contour is level and even. That looks better. Okay. I'm not going to go down onto the neck today because I'm wearing a turtleneck, and I really don't want my makeup down on my turtleneck. All right, let's see. Today I'm going to be using this LA Colors Glam palette. It's a beautiful palette. Look at this. Browns, taupes, and grays. We're going to be using that when I get to the eyeshadow. Now I'm going to be picking up my powder, setting powder. This is my Laura Mercier setting powder. And this powder is pink when it comes in the packaging. I do manipulate the powder. If you're new here, I will explain what I do. When the powder comes, I try to find a similar size container to what the powder arrives in. And I take half of the powder out of the original container and I put it in another container. So I'm splitting it in half. Once I split it in half, I then come back and I put powder on top of it to fill the container up. So in this case, I use this little container. When it comes in, I put half of the product in here and then I fill it all the way up to the top with a powder and I mix the colors. This does a few things for me. It gives me more powder, so I have a longer longevity. It also softens the pink color that the powder is, and it helps me control moisture. The powder helps to control any moisture that might show up during the day. As I've gotten older, that's really not an issue, but I love the way the powder has this beautiful porcelain look to it. So that's really why I continue to use that method of splitting the powder in half, because I get this beautiful porcelain finish, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm very old school in that respect. I am not one that likes a very wet finish to my makeup. I want a very matte porcelain type finish. Okay, so I'm wearing grays today, so there's a beautiful gray in this palette. We're going to be doing a nude color all over the lid at the beginning. I will show you what colors I'm using when I get done. And so we are going to use this nude color and we're going to put it all over the eye socket, sort of as a base color, if you will. Down there and up under the brow, in the corner. Like to just take a few seconds here and say a prayer for all of those families affected by this mass murderer who went to New Orleans and caused such devastation. You know, there's a place in hell for those people that just cannot, that go and destroy lives for no other reason but just their selfish hatred. It's just so sad to see young people, teenagers murdered for no reason but just because of hate. And I hope the man rots in hell. I really do. I don't wish ill for anybody, but for those people, they don't deserve compassion. I'm sorry. You don't get to ruin lives like that and have my sympathy. You didn't give those poor people any sympathy as you ran them over for no reason because of your hate. So it's a sad way to start our new year. And of course, he's dead. And I really do hope he's in hell for eternity. Okay, I'm using sort of this gray taupey color here. And I am trying to use my arm a little bit today. Get some other extension back in my arm. Sort of using the taupey gray combination, and I'm pairing that up into my transition area. Blending that really well up on the bone. Making sure that I have equal amounts. And it looks equal. It does. Then I'm going to pick up a lighter color and I'm going to go right here. Lighten this up a little bit. I do like it light right here on the inside. That way my eye socket looks wider and bigger. And I'm putting it on the inner 1/3 right here to have that lightness come through. And of course in the tear duct. And then up here. Then we're going to pick up a very small pencil. Sorry, not pencil, brush. Going to get it wet. When you wet your brush like this, you pick up more of your product and you have more control of your product as well. You come down here and we're going to outline. And just following the natural outline of my eye. I'm going on the top and on the bottom. And I'm using a darker gray. Come up here and do the same up here. Same up here. Just following the natural shape of my eye, getting it as close to the lash line as I can. And we're outlining. Now, I am going to now make sure that I have no fallout. And the way that I do that, if I do have any fallout, I'm going to use my finishing powder, which is my Perfect 4-pack. I get this from Amazon as well. This is a pink setting powder. And what I do is I make sure that I have no fallout underneath. If you do get fallout, just use your powder puff here and sweep it away. It also gives me some lightness under my eye from this pink setting powder. Then I'm just going to go down and I'm going to dust this all over. And up top. All right, let me check out my brows and see. They are a little light today. So in this palette, there is a very pretty light brown. I'm going to mix two of them together and just sort of fill in a little bit. To fill in a little bit of brown on my brows here. You can use, of course, you can use eyeshadow as brow filler too, of course. I'm going to now, to finish off my brows, use the brow glue or gel that comes in the Benefit Bang 4-step brow system. And it is a liquid gel, setting gel. And I'm just going to come up and comb it through my brows. This will keep my brows in the same place all day, and it does help to keep them full and make them look fuller and keep them stationary throughout the day. Benefit Bang's 4-step brow system. I know you can get it from Sephora, and I know you can, I believe, I don't know, I believe you can also get it from Ulta. I actually buy mine from Macy's. Okay, I just added my lipstick. This is LA Colors dollar store makeup lipstick, $4. It's called Coco Shimmer, and I love this color. I will put a little bit of gloss on towards the end here, but for right now, we're just going to leave that and sort of let it sit there. Now we're going to grab some blush. That looks all really good. I'm going to use my Milani Baked Blush. Color is Dolce. Love this blush because it has an iridescence to it, like its own built-in highlighter and shimmer. And I do very much love the way it brings out my skin tone. Milani Baked Blush in Dolce. Love that. My favorite blush by far. All right. That all looks really good. Let me get a little organized here so I can put my things away. And now we're going to go to lashes. So you're looking for a really nice nude. It's got some browns, some grays, and let me show you the colors that I used here so you know. I used this color for overall. Then I combined these two colors, these three colors for the transitional area. And then I used these two colors, this one and this one, this one and this one to outline. And then I'm going to just use some of that lighter color. And we're just going to add a little bit down under, brighten up my eyes a little bit. You can get this at the dollar store, LA Colors, great palette. Great palette. I mean, for the price, one of those that's great one to have in your collection because it gives you so many opportunities with the grays and the taupes for that really pretty neutral palette, if that's what you're looking for. Okay, let's curl. Use both hands today. I don't have enough power and strength in my right hand yet. Over here to the left. Didn't get that one on right. Curling my lashes. For me, I have to curl my lashes. My lashes are so straight and they're so fair that I have to curl them because even with mascara, if I don't curl them, you cannot see them. So for me, curling them is a must. I cannot just put mascara on. They are straight and they are fair and you cannot see them unless I do both. Some people are blessed and they don't have to do both. There is one particular influencer that I do watch. She has the most beautiful, long, dark, curly lashes that she doesn't have to color her lashes. She doesn't have to curl them, and she probably could get away without wearing mascara too, but she does, which of course just makes her lashes look stunningly beautiful. Okay, we're going to go underneath. I do always start underneath. This gives me an opportunity to lock in that curl that I just put in my lashes, letting the formula lock that curl. I'm using L'Oreal's Panorama in black. It is my favorite mascara, and I do believe this won first in category this year, if I'm not mistaken. Does anybody know if that's true or not? I'd love to know. I haven't had a chance to look into that. It would have had to have been in the top 2 or 3 if it didn't win. There's a few reasons why I love this mascara so much. First of all, the formula is fantastic. It is a tubular mascara, so as you add layers, you're going to get fuller, longer, thicker lashes because you're building tube on top of tube. That's the first thing. Second thing is I love this applicator. It is a hard applicator, so there's no flex in it. It stays very stiff as you're applying the product, which I personally love. I control my application when I have a stiffer wand. It's got great teeth on it, so it really does grab each individual lash as you are applying. It also melts away. So when you're taking off your mascara, there is no need for anything but just water, which I think is vitally important to the health of your lashes, because you don't want to be tugging or pulling at your lashes when you're taking off your mascara. And with this product, you do not have to use anything but just water, and it just melts away. They just melt away so seamlessly. And for the health of your lashes, that is so important that you're not tugging at your lashes. You're just letting the water melt them away. And you don't need another product. And of course, most importantly, this makes my lashes look beautiful. Those are the reasons that I continue to buy it, because it just, for me, gives me the best results. And it has all of these characteristics that I want in a mascara. Heavier on that one side, so I want to make sure it was balanced. One last little bit on the very tips. Get a little bit more length. Okay. And then let me clean up. I just blotted my nose. Today I'm going to put on a Tarte, if I can find it, a Tarte gloss. Make sure I covered that mascara up. Yep. All right, where is it? That's the pink. I don't want the pink one. Here we go. This is Tarte Lip Plumper in Rosy Mauve. Great product. These come in a set of 4, and you can get them on TikTok Shop. I would wait until they go on sale because they are not cheap. They're like a lot, like $15. They may be more than that per color. That's why I try to always buy them in a group because they go on sale and they are less expensive in the group generally when they go on sale. All right, let's put the glasses on and see how we did today. Oh, very nice. What do y'all think? Very pretty. For somebody who's only one-handed at this point, did a pretty good job. Let me just brush. Make sure they're standing up, which they are. That glue does a fantastic job. And I think we'll add just a little bit more color. And that is it. Our first day, first Get Ready With Me of 2025. I hope you guys like the look. Every day, ready to go to work. Conservative, classic, I think, look that you can transition from day to night very easily by just darkening your shadow, maybe putting on a darker, bolder lip, maybe a little bit of a red tinge to it, add a little bit more gray up into your makeup, and you can transition from everyday classic business to dramatic nighttime glam if you wanted to, very, very easily. That color palette is phenomenal, and you can definitely build on it and completely change your look with just a little darker color combination and a brighter, more dramatic lip. So that's it for me this morning. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being part of my community. I want to share a story with you before I go today because it's so inspirational. I watched a movie last night about Diana Nyad. She is a long distance swimmer, and she's done lots of long distance swimming, like crossing the English Channel. She was determined to swim from Cuba to Florida. It took her 5 times over the course of more than 30 years. In 2013, at age 62, this woman swam from Cuba to Florida 110 miles over the course of days. She never got out of the water. She had this remarkable team to help her do this. That was her life's goal. She has all these accolades. She's a television commentator, a fantastic swimmer, but this was her one calling in her life that she was determined to succeed at. And it's a great testament that it doesn't matter how old you are. Never give up on your dreams. Never. If you're watching this today and you've got a dream that you have not seen come to fruition, whether you're 19, 29, 39, 49, 59, 69, I don't care how old you are, never give up on it. Never give up on a goal or a dream. You are never too old to go after it. With faith, love, hard work, and dedication, you can do it. Believe in yourself. You are your greatest supporter. You are your greatest cheerleader. Believe in yourself. And believe me, I know it's hard sometimes. There's been some patches in my life where I have just been, I can't handle anymore. But then I do. And I realize at 62, there is so much more that I'm going to do. There is so much more that I want to succeed at. There are so many other things that I'm going to do. These are not wishes. These are things that I have committed to myself that I'm going to do. I am going to see it come to fruition. You can do it. Believe in yourself. That is the most important thing. If you're seeing this and you don't believe in yourself, ask yourself why. What is it that's stopping you from believing in yourself? Identify it and then get rid of it. Exercise it out of your life. You are in control of your own destiny. Don't let others tell you that you can't do something that you wanted to do your life. You go and do it. Be accountable to yourself and believe in yourself. You are your greatest and most important supporter. I've learned that the hard way, and I have so much more that I'm going to do. And I'm not going to let anybody stop me from succeeding. Just like Diane and Nyad, I'm 62 and there are so many things left that I have to do, and I'm going to do them. And I'm going to be successful. And I'm going to share those with you. I'd love to hear what your goals and your dreams are. I'd love to hear how you feel about makeup. How does it help you? What are the areas that you want help with? That's what this is all about, helping each other so we can have the best version of ourselves every day we head out the door. So you can be ready for that most important 10-second first impression, because it can change your life forever. Don't waste it. Be ready. Hit that grand slam. I promise you, you will be so happy with yourself when you succeed. And thank you for joining me. Please share if you know somebody that would like to be part of this community. You guys are helping us grow. We're trying to add different platforms and new features, and we're so close to making all of that happen, and it's because of you. Thank you for all your encouragement, by the way, in my recovery. You just astound me with your compassion, your encouragement, and your wonderful words of support. I so appreciate them. Because let me tell you, when I'm in a lot of pain and I think I can't do one more, I remember the things that you told me and I do one more. And I thank you for that. So here we go. 2025. Let's knock them dead, everybody. Let's make this the best year. Let's put our goals on paper, figure out what we got to do to make them happen, and then get out there and make them happen. And let's encourage each other to do just that. And I can't wait for this year. I can't wait to hear from you on the things that you are looking forward to, your goals. Let's all help each other succeed and make 2025 just the best year we've seen in a very long time. This is Carrie from down in Texas on our first work day of the new year. God bless you. Stay safe. Always make sure you check your surroundings. Please, if you would, like and subscribe and join the community. And let me know if you're new so I can reach out to you and say thank you for joining our small, powerful, and growing community. Our voices mean so much. And every voice counts. Every opinion counts. We may not agree, but every opinion counts. And I will respect your opinion, whether or not we agree or not, because that's the right thing to do. God bless everyone. Have a spectacular Thursday. And welcome to 2025. Thank you for everything. And I'll see you tomorrow. God bless. Have a fabulous day. Get out there and hit your grand slam. Start the year off right. This is Carrie. Take care.